What's up? What's up? What's up? Seminar 3. Thank you for checking in, everybody. Hey, 3D Theory, B.Y.O.B, Seminar 3. You know what it is. Back in the building, in the Daily Smoke, the Whoops Den. How is everybody doing today? I know y'all all right. Hey, and if you're checking in right now at 7 p.m. this Thursday, hit the live chat. Yes, live chat. This is a recorded show, but the live chat is live, everybody. So you can talk with the CEO, you can talk with the Chief Finance Officer, and also the social media director right here. Yeah, say what's up, give a shout out. It's all good. Now, very important, very important. We have to set up the whole setup for this whole seminar right now. We're going to have to hit you with this first slide. B.O.B, hit me with this first slide because it's so important for the audience right now. Warning, 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 warning. Let them hit them up with it.
Warning, watching, listening, taking notes, and sharing this seminar may cause the following: self-love,
Yes.
self-respect,
What?
positive thinking,
What?
goal achievement,
Say it.
health, wealth,
Talk.
and self-fulfillment. Be advised.
Be advised from who?
Build Your Own Brain, LLC.
Bring that slide down, Bobby. Now, that's the first time they ever seen a warning slide on our seminar ever presented. We wanted to give that to you because we have to let you know, dealing with this material, dealing with this information, all of this positive thinking, oh my goodness, it's going to give you self-respect, self-love, self-fulfillment, and also wealth and health. Now, Seminar 3, this is very important. This whole seminar is focused on the key for you to be happy and successful. Am I right?
You're right. I completely agree with you. This is very important. You know, it's going to touch you in certain ways, you know, and it's going to uplift you and it's going to fulfill you and it's going to make you feel so good inside.
Oh, so good. B.O.B, we're going to introduce this seminar. Go ahead, let's hit him with the next, let's hit him with that next slide. This is called Thinking with B.Y.O.B, and it ain't the beverage or the bottle. What is it?
Build Your Own Brain.
Yeah, presented by me. I'm Dwight J. Morris Jr. I'm the owner, founder of B.Y.O.B. Sitting next to me, we have the lovely.
My name is Rochelle J. Houston, and I am the COO and the Director of Social Media.
Now, seminar bookings, let them know.
For seminar bookings, you can email us at buildyourownbrain1111@gmail.com. That's buildyourownbrain1111@gmail.com. You can call us or you can text us at 713-851-0025. And then our Cash App is $1111BYOB. You can also Zelle us at that same phone number, the 713-851-0025.
Bring down that slide, Bobby. Bring down, let them see these faces over here. Yes, welcome back. This is the Goals Seminar, the key to success. Now, when you're talking about goals, you're talking about what you want, your desire, how to get to it. And that's the thing a lot of people get tripped up with.
Yeah.
The how part. How do I do this? Stop thinking about the how. I'm just going to focus on thinking from your desire. What you want to do is act as if your desire has already been fulfilled. All right? So with goals, you're going to start writing these things down, and these goals are going to give you a path, a direction to get to it. Am I right?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Question. How old is too young to set a goal? Can you be too young?
No, I believe that there's no age limit when it comes to setting goals because you have to think about it. You have kids out there who are starting their own business at 4, 5, 6 years old. And so they've already had goals, made the arrangements and everything like that to get into their business or get into whatever it is that they're trying to pursue and achieve. So I believe that there's no age limit at all when it comes to setting goals.
No age limit at all. And you know what else deals with goals? Your environment. Where you're growing up, the people around you, what you're seeing every day, these things affect the way you set goals for yourself. Mm-hmm. Now, when I was depressed, going through anxiety and stress, my mind was clouded.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a goal. I would see other people
with a goal.
with, living their best life, quote, unquote, living their best life, doing things. And I'm wondering, like, hey, how can I get to that level? But when you are depressed and you're not loving yourself, you're not focused.
Correct. That's very true. I
Yeah,
completely agree with you on that.
the ideas may be a little bit too negative to set a goal. And you may believe in that illusion of that's not me.
Yep.
That's not for me. But you can break out of that when you focus, though. You got to focus, focus, focus. How do we focus?
You have to eliminate the distraction, okay? When you're focusing on your goals and you're focusing on something that you want to achieve, you're going to have straight tunnel vision. You can't worry about what's going on to the left or what's going on to the right. You have to see and feel yourself in that desired state that you want to be in.
That's right. And do not let the outside opinions, social media, friends, the news, other people's thinking, and tell them these negative words towards yourself. You have to block that out. Focus on what you want to get, write it down, and start taking action, taking steps toward these goals. Now, there's a lot of information behind the word goals that a lot of us, I wasn't taught, but when I got out of the depression stage of that mental state, then all the details that go behind goals, I've learned that.
Yeah.
I learned how to embrace that, how to uplift that. Okay.
Yeah. It took you some time to do that. It takes a lot. You know what? It's not just you that it takes time. Other people have been through the same thing that you went through. You know what I'm saying? And now that you're healed and you're no longer going through it, you're able to help other people. We're able to help other people get through it and help them set some real true goals.
That's right. So, going back to the knowledge, we got to have goals knowledge. And you know where we're getting that from? That #1 book. OG Bobby, you got to hit me with that next slide. Hit me with that next slide because we got to talk about goals knowledge, okay? What is goals knowledge? Hit them up.
All right. Proverbs 16:3 reads, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established."
What does that mean? The B.Y.O.B breakdown. Check this out, everybody. Watch this. Listen.
B.Y.O.B breakdown. Commit thy work stands for the way that you think about yourself every day. Think positive about yourself on every occasion. If so, your ideas manifest with the steps you take day by day.
Bring that down, OG Bobby. Bring that down for me. So, review of that slide. Proverbs 16:3. Commit thy works. What does that mean? When I'm depressed, when I'm stressed out, when I'm going through that anxiety, commit thy works. I'm thinking stuff that you do at your job, stuff that you do outside, to help volunteering time. Volunteering time is a good deal, but commit thy works. You got to look at it in between the lines inside of yourself, okay? So that's why the B.Y.O.B breakdown says, commit thy works stands for think about the way you think about yourself in a positive way on every occasion, right?
On every occasion, every moment, every second, every hour. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
What you doing?
Every occasion.
You can be tying your shoe. Think positive about yourself.
Brushing your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Think positive about yourself.
Taking a shower.
Taking a shower, taking a nap, walking your dog, taking the trash out, clocking in, clocking out, fishing, camping, sewing, on the computer, sending an email.
Doing hair, getting your nails done.
Cutting the yard, washing your car. Every single occasion, you have to think positive about yourself and love yourself. Now, if you do this, your mind is going to open up to new ideas, positive ideas, uplifting ideas, encouraging ideas. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. I completely agree with that.
So you got to love yourself. Now look, when you commit thy works, so you're loving yourself, right? Your thoughts will be established. What does that mean? B.Y.O.B will break it down even further. If you love yourself every day, on every single occasion, the ideas that you need to get to what you want, they're going to come to you at an easier rate, at a faster pace also. And on top of that, the activities that need to take place, the people that you need to talk to, the timing that needs to be there, it will all come into place when you commit thy works. Those thoughts will be established. That's goals knowledge.
Yep.
That's how you start creating the goals that you need. Now, it's important. Goals are very important, but there's a very important question that we have to cover within this seminar. Why in the world do you want to set goals? OG Bobby, hit me with that next slide. Next slide. Why do we want to set goals?
You want to avoid mental anguish and confusion, gives life a direction and purpose.
If you don't have goals, your life, you can be lost mentally, okay? There's an inner conversation in your mind that's going back and forth, talking about how it's these illusions. So these goals, guess what? It's going to wipe all that away.
Okay. Experience better opportunities for advancement, increase in self-discipline, decrease in self-pain, control negative thoughts of self, and mental and financial independence.
They're very, very important. Everybody is out here searching for mental and financial independence. OG Bob, you can bring it down for me. Check this out, everybody. You gotta set goals. So you give your life direction and purpose. Can you break that down?
Yeah, I can. So when you're not setting goals, you don't have anything that you're looking for. You don't see yourself in that desired state that you want to be in. Okay. So when you set a goal, like as an example, think of you being a kid and you telling yourself, I'm gonna learn how to ride my bicycle.
Okay, good.
That's a goal. Okay. It's gonna take practice for you to do it. You're going to fall down off that bicycle. You're going to have problems steering the bicycle. You know what I'm saying? But your goal is to eventually learn how to ride that bicycle. So you're going to do everything in your willpower, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many times you fall down, you're going to get back up and you're going to keep trying and you're going to push yourself until you're able to ride that bicycle. Hey, you might learn a few tricks along the way. You know, back in the day, you used to stand on the pegs and stuff, or let somebody sit on the handlebar that you control. You know, it's different things that you learn when it comes to riding a bike. And it's like that in everyday life. You fall down, but you get back up and you keep going.
Self-discipline. That's what goals leads to. When you set a goal, your self-discipline is going to increase. Now, within that increase, guess what's going to decrease? Self-pain. Yeah, you start loving yourself better. You start building up these boundaries, these positive boundaries that have no attachment to punishment, boundaries that have no attachment to consequence, boundaries that have no attachment to any illegal criminal activity. All that is wiped away. So that controls your negative thoughts.
Yep.
Okay? And once you set that goal and you're going toward that goal, I'm guaranteeing you right now, you're going to gain financial and mental independence. That's the goal right there.
Okay.
That should be written down. To gain financial and mental independence. You got to search for your talent. You got to search for your ability. And it's there. But you got to take time to draw it out. You got to know yourself. You got to learn yourself. How do you do that?
You got to set up some boundaries.
Set up those boundaries. Thank you, but no thank you. Hey, and if y'all haven't watched that episode, that seminar, go back on the Daily Smoke. Yes, the Daily Smoke. We got those boundaries that you got to learn about. And, oh, guess what, everybody? On this episode today, on this seminar tonight, we have a very special guest in the building. He hasn't pulled up yet, but he is pulling up tonight, and he's going to share his opinions and his thoughts on goals. And I'm talking about this individual is a marketing guru, so stay tuned. It's coming up in this seminar, so stay tuned for that. OG Bobby, hit us with that next slide, sir. That next slide. Oh, man, that next slide is an important one, too. All right, so check it out. This is called consequences of not having goals. If you don't do this, something's going to happen. And after that something happens, something else is going. It's like a domino effect.
You see the image?
Yeah, you see it right there. Consequences of not having goals. A domino effect. Now, what is the very first domino that's going to fall?
Daily confusion. The next one is no self-elevation. Other opinions matter.
Why in the world would others' opinion matter? when it's something that you want coming from inside of you. That's something to think about. That's a crucial domino right there. What's the next?
Extreme lack of direction, decrease of motivation, fear of success,
We're gonna break that one down. Fear of success.
belief in illusions, and you react instead of respond.
Reacting instead of responding. All of those domino effects of not having a goal. Consequences. Bring it down, OG Bob. We good to go. Consequences. Look at it. Look at this face right here. Consequences, okay, of not having goals. You're gonna have some problems. What problems you gonna have? Inside of your mind.
Yep.
And that first domino that's going to fall is the daily confusion.
Yep.
Let them know.
With the daily confusion, it means like your mind is cloudy. You can't make any decisions. Like you don't know where you're going. You don't know to turn left or to turn right. You don't know anything. It's just cloudy. You don't know how to make a decision for yourself.
You are connected with three words that I used to connect to. And those three words, I don't know. And when you connect with those three words, they go deep into your subconscious. And now all activities, all time, and all people, all events have to deal with more further I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give yourself the I don't know-ness. Ha! I made that up. The I don't know-ness.
I don't know this. Knownness.
Yeah. So
Wow.
look, consequences. Watch this. Extreme lack of direction. But the thing I want to really hit on, fear of success. How can someone be fearful of being successful?
That's what I was thinking when you said that. I'm like, how the hell can you be afraid to succeed?
How can you be afraid? How can you be afraid
It makes no sense.
to be successful? I'm gonna break it down for you because I went through it.
Yeah.
I connected with I don't know. I connected with depression. I connected with fear, and that fear is okay. If I turn myself into this big time leader and all this money comes to me, what about the problems that are attached to the money? When I was depressed, this is what I'm thinking, you know? And I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to deal with those problems. And on top of that, I had a poverty mindset. All money, all evil connected to the root of evil connected to the love of money. That type of more money, more problems. That type of thinking. That's poverty mindset thinking.
Yeah.
You have to detach yourself away from that. So that's why I say fear of success. You are scared of being the leader.
You have to believe in yourself.
You are scared of the responsibility that you have or will have for the whole company,
Yeah.
for other individuals. You are fearful of lawsuits. You're fearful of lawyers, procedures, paperwork that you got to fill out. You don't want to be patient. You don't want to wait for it. That's the fear of success that I'm talking about.
That's when you're thinking about the negative before it even happens.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You're way ahead of yourself.
Exactly.
You think oh man, if I do this, I gotta have all these problems. Well, do it first, and
Yeah.
then find out if you got the problems.
And that's where it comes in on that domino talking about the belief in illusions. You cannot, those things that Brother Lowe just talked about, those are illusions.
Yep.
Sure enough.
When you have a good idea, when you have a burning desire, and you know that it will work, you have to avoid the questioning of how. Because when you question yourself how, that's when the illusions.
The illusions start coming in and it's all made up in your mind. You're seeing things that's really not happening and stuff like that. You got to cross all of that out, like exit out, because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's that stuff is just going to continue to keep bringing you down. You're not going to have any growth and any self-elevation from that.
It's the what if factor. That what if this happens, I'm not ready. Don't even think like that. Do not think what if. Don't think how. Just think of, don't even think of. Remember, think from your desire. Think from your goal. All right? See it already accomplished, and you start already acting as if it's already fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's how you cancel out the fear of success. That's how you do not let that domino fall. That's called the belief in illusions. And one thing you have to practice on is responding instead of reacting to a situation.
Yeah. watch your tongue. Don't let your tongue respond in that exact moment. Sit back, think about the situation, and get a clear understanding. You got to pause. You got to get that clear
You
understanding.
know what's good? You know what's good? We forgot the 3-step technology.
Stop, breathe, I can.
The 3-step technology on the Y seminar. Go back to seminar on TDS smoke, and it's the Y seminar. 3-step technology. Step 1, stop. Step
Stop
2,
overthinking.
breathe. Step 3, I can.
I can. You can do anything that you put your mind to.
That's the way you can cancel out reacting and you can start responding. And remember, when you respond from within.
Yeah.
You think about it first. You think about it with love first. All right? Now, we got to get to the next slide. Because I think our guest about to pull up in a second, man. All right? Look, B.Y.O.B, hit me with that next slide. Because we got to let them know where goals come from. And I love this slide, B.Y.O.B, because that's not a regular light bulb right there. That's a brain light bulb right there. You know what I'm saying? Like companies right now looking at this seminar, they probably gonna steal that idea and start selling brain light bulbs.
Brain like
Because that's where the goals and ideas come from, baby. All right, so let's break it.
the goal mindset.
Already. Break it down, break it down.
All right. So where do goals come from? They come from your interests, your talents, skills, and ability, your passions and fascinations, your past experiences,
Ooh, wee.
your childlike imagination,
That's the star right
and
there.
the God in you.
Ooh, yes. The childlike imagination and the God in you. We gonna break all that down, man. But I love this slide. Bring it down, B.Y.O.B, so they can see it, man. It's so important to talk about where goals come from. What are your interests?
It could be painting, it could be shopping, it could be reading, it could be writing, it could be doing hair, doing nails, it could be what we do. Help cure people. Help people see the brighter picture. Your interest could be numerous amount of things. It could be washing the car, cutting the grass, cutting down trees, gardening. You know, your interest could be a whole lot of different things.
Every interest that you have has the capability of making you a multimillionaire,
Yep.
especially in America. If you're watching this seminar right now, I'm telling you right now, the smallest idea that you think that like, yes, it will. Yes, it will. You have to believe in yourself and love yourself first.
Yeah.
Now, the second bullet point on that slide, it said your talent, your skill, your ability. How do you figure these things out?
What do you get compliments on? What do people tell you that you're good at? What do people say, you should keep doing this? What is something that encourages you?
Something that comes easy to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's so easy, but it could be hard to somebody else. But for you though, I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. You know, it's and it makes you feel good too. That is what you got to focus on. Don't throw that away. That's money. That's money right there. That's your interest. That's your passion. And whatever you're fascinated in, that's something that you want, right? Guess what? Your passion can get you your fascination.
That's your wow factor. That's what I like to call it, your wow factor.
And with those past experiences, guess what? Stop calling those mistakes. Those are bought lessons. Remember, those are lessons that we've learned from. So now you know exactly what you don't want. You know exactly what you do want.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what not to do from your past experiences. And that childlike imagination, put a star by that if you are writing this down, because you have to embrace that. When you see a child, here's one example. When you see a child building a fort out of some blankets, some pillows, some
buckets,
couch cushions and buckets and stuff like that, guess what? They're not in the living room. They're in Fortnite. In the game. They're in the game. They are in the game, brother. They're in the game. They're in your kitchen physically. Okay? And you probably see like, wow, all these blankets and stuff, all this paper and stuff. That's imagination.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt that. Let that child be. Because that's what the imagination that you need.
When I was growing up, our house was the enterprise.
Boom.
We walked any door.
Sure that.
My mom was a ruler. She actually looked like her, so Yeah, I know Demo Hood. We were standing in front of the TV like for shit.
See?
So the whole house was for shit.
See?
Yeah.
Your imagination.
Yeah.
You got to uplift your imagination. It's all about your imagination. Seeing yourself from that position. Don't think of it. Put yourself in it and think from it. That's how you build your own brain.
Yeah.
That's how you get down with B.Y.O.B. Build your own brain, everybody. And that's how you appreciate the love of God in you. Because that was the last bullet point on that slide. The God in you. The God in you is your imagination.
Yeah.
Embrace it. You can do anything. If you see it in your mind, claim it.
Yeah.
It's already there for you. Claim it, claim it. That is where goals come from, ladies and gentlemen.
From within you,
That's
inside
it.
of you.
That's it. You gotta love yourself. Love yourself. B.Y.O.B. Build your own brain.
And believe in your faith. Your faith is what's going to take you. Your faith in your spirit is what's going to keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep you prospering. You always want to continue to grow. You don't want to backtrack or go down a domino effect or something like that. You just want to keep elevating yourself in life.
Move forward. Move forward. OG Bobby, hit me with that next slide. So we gotta talk and break it down about interest and the difference between committed, man. Check this out. Okay, watch this. The first side, the left-hand side, being interested. Break it down.
Being interested. Most people will say, that sounds fun. I need to do that. That's nice. I'll try it. If I have enough time, I want to be and do better.
Wow.
I will start tomorrow.
Break it down, OG Bobby. Bring it down. That's what I want to talk about real quick. I want to focus on being interested.
Mm-hmm.
Being interested. Here's a good example. You go to the pool.
Okay.
Everybody's swimming. You want to get in there. But you tiptoe to the edge. And you put your big toe.
Not your big toe.
You put the big toe in the water. And you say, ooh, it's cold. And you back up. And go sit down. You go sat down somewhere.
Sat down? Shut up. Shut up.
You're interested, but you're not committed to just jump in. You see what I'm saying? So, what you want to do in your life, you want to cancel out that being interested. You want to jump in. See, again, being interested, that sounds fun.
Yeah. That sounds fun. I'll think about it.
And you know what's the big one though that'll close your eyes to everything?
What's that?
I'll start tomorrow.
Ooh, that tomorrow, someday, the next day. Tomorrow turns into someday. That turns into the next day. And then at that point, you're going weeks. And you still haven't started what you said that you were going to start.
Weeks turn into months, months turn into a year, and then after that year, you're talking about, that wasn't for me no way.
One day out.
What someday starting to one day.
Yeah.
You got to take out that I'll start tomorrow. The only thing that matters is
right now. Right now is all that matters. That's all that you need to be focusing on.
the only thing that matters is right now. OG Bob, bring up that slide again. Interest to commitment. We got to talk about the other side. That was being interested. I need to do that. That sounds nice. If I have enough time. Just the way I'm saying it, and it got a bad attitude with me. But when you are remaining committed, though, oh, Rochelle, let them know what it means to remain committed.
So when you're remaining committed, you have an optimistic outlook. Right now is all that matters.
Yes.
You have a so what attitude. And this is not a so what attitude in a negative way. This is a positive way. You love yourself daily, and you see and feel achievement in spite of.
Ooh, wee. Bring it down, OG Bobby. Now look, remaining committed. That first bullet point said you gotta have an optimistic outlook. Go back on those seminars a couple episodes back. Remember how we used to talk about P.O.W.? P.O.W. used to stand for prisoner of war. But see, you would build your own brain. You would B.Y.O.B. P.O.W. doesn't stand for prisoner of war. P.O.W. stands for...
Practice optimistic wisdom.
What? Yeah, P.O.W. stands for, again...
Practice optimistic wisdom.
In spite of everything that you're going through that seems negative, you got to pull out the positive.
Yeah.
You got to know that it's just because it's raining, you can still work out. Just
Yeah.
because you got a flat tire, you can still get to work. You can still get to that graduation. Just because you got $2 in your pocket, you can still eat. Yeah. Some way, somehow. Maybe not using that $2, but maybe being brought to you from a friend, co-worker, a neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, faith will look out for you. You got to remember your inheritance. You are a pure spirit from infinite intelligence. All you have to do is think about what you want, and it will manifest.
Yes, it will.
And that goes for good and for bad. So if you think bad, you get bad. But if you claim victory,
And then you receive victory. You receive blessings. You're abundant. You're happy. All the positivity is coming to you.
let's talk about that so what attitude real quick. Real quick. Because a lot of people, when they say so what,
They think negative. But with the so what attitude that we're talking about, it's a positive. So if someone says, give me an example.
I feel tired.
You say, so what? I feel tired, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to let my tiredness hold me back. So what?
Keep it on the positive side of so what.
Yeah.
So therefore you see and feel your achievement in spite of.
Yeah.
That's goals, everybody. That's how you set goals right there. And guess what? The time has come. The dude just pulled up. I'm telling you right now. Yes, he's in the building. OG Bobby, bring up the slide so this dude can go ahead, come in here and sit down, man. Bring up the slide. All that good stuff. The Melvin, man, you see his socials up there. You see the socials. Follow his socials. I'm talking about they got that's Instagram. That's Twitter. That's TikTok.
A monkey.
That's Reddit.
Now, see, I thought it was a baby face with a slanted antenna on the top of his head, but it's Reddit. So,
I thought it was a monkey, though.
You know what they call Reddit?
what's that?
The first page of the internet. You know why they call it the first page of the internet? Because anything that is going to trend or go viral starts on Reddit.
There it is. That's why he's the social marketing guru, ladies and gentlemen. The producer, the director, social media guru, marketing expert, photographer. If you need photography done, you need some video done, he's a video editor. He's an entrepreneur. He's also the owner and creator of Melvin on the Mic. Yes, you can follow this individual. You can follow this man. Yes, everybody. Melvin on the Mic podcast, Facebook. You see the Facebook? At followmelvinmaya.com.
At follow Melvin Maya.
That's it right
That's a
there.
tongue twister.
Yeah.
Bring it down, OG Bobby. So everybody, introducing our friend to the show, Melvin Maya. Yes.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you to Daily Smoke for having me as well.
Absolutely. Now, real quick, background on Melvin Maya and us. We go back over 10 years.
Yeah.
All right? From our first source of income. That's right. A 9 to 5 brought all of this magic together that you see sitting on the couches. And this man has seen me, go from being up, high, just totally loving life, to being low, mountain valleys, up and down, roller coaster, emotional, mental, spiritual, physical roller coaster. And he saw me come out of it.
Yep.
This man he saw me come out of depression. He saw me strike out stress and annihilate anxiety. And I call this man my friend, Melvin Maya.
Likewise,
Yes, sir. So, goals, Melvin.
Goals, man. So I've fallen into a lot of things, like we were talking about hobbies, right? Hobbies that became businesses, right?
Yes.
I had a camera. I started taking pictures. And next thing I know, people started telling people that I was a photographer and giving them my information. And you say the fear of success, right?
Yes.
I was fearful of letting people down and afraid to take their money to take their photos, because what if I couldn't fulfill what they wanted?
See? That's a fear of success, everybody. The ego will trick you and make you feel like you're alone within that feeling, within that emotion. But it's not. You're not alone.
You know how you overcome it? You can overcome it in most circumstances, but not all.
Okay.
You're shooting a live event, you're shooting a wedding, you can't exactly go back and retake those photos.
Okay.
You're shooting portraits, you're shooting graduation pictures, maybe they're not happy, just have them come back out again. Don't charge them for it and just do it again, right? You learn from your mistakes, you learn what you did wrong that made the pictures not good enough for them, and you fix it on the next time.
See,
Yeah.
you learn from your past experiences, and that also helps you set more goals.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's what we just talked about.
I was making notes throughout your presentation.
Taking notes. You see that, everybody? You gotta take notes. B.Y.O.B.
So making the time, right?
Yes.
So I preach this all the time to people. Anytime you talk to somebody about an idea or something they want to do, and you're like, yeah, I just gotta find the time. You're never gonna find the time. You have to make the time. And if it's something you truly want to do, you have to make it a priority. So whether that means you start by scheduling out an hour a week or an afternoon a week or whatever you can fit into your schedule, you're not going to find the time. You're going to force the time. You're going to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
And then if you start putting that time in, then you can start putting in more time to reach your goals.
All right. You see that? You see that? My man Melvin taking notes.
So as Dwight mentioned, I have a podcast on my YouTube.
Yes.
But my YouTube channel as a whole is not solely my podcast. There's a lot of different facets to my YouTube channel. Last year, my goal was 20,000 subscribers. I didn't hit it. Right now, I'm at like 18,000. You know, I'm going to tell you what I'm at because I look at it every 30 minutes. I'm at 18,645 subscribers.
See that?
I'm going to hit my 20,000 this year.
Yeah.
So I didn't fail. It's just a little delayed.
Yeah.
And notice that he said, I am going to hit it. You see that?
Yeah.
He said, I am. That means that his word has gone out and his word is not going to return void
Not at all.
because he has faith in what he just said. And you saw the
Absolutely.
conviction in the tone of the word that he just used. How it's going to reach that. It's going to go over 20,000.
You know, I'm going to reach it with consistency.
Yes.
The
Consistency is the key.
consistency. You have to hold yourself accountable when you're doing your side hustle, you're doing your own thing. You don't have a boss or somebody else that's telling you to do it. So you have to hold yourself accountable and you have to actually stick to your goals and fulfill them. So my consistency for me initially was to put out 10 videos a month. Then it became, 15 videos a month. Then it became a video every single day. In May, I put out 50 videos.
Wow.
50.
50 videos in a month of May.
It wasn't easy, but I made it happen, and I picked up about an extra 350 subscribers over the last 30 days.
See that? Over 300 subscribers. He made it happen. Matter of fact, I used to call him Make It Happen Melvin.
Yep.
You made a shirt.
I actually made merch that said "Make It Happen."
He has a T-shirt called Make It Happen.
And my new merch shop will be coming soon. I'm in the process of I'm rebuilding the whole shop, the melvinshop.com.
See that? See that?
That'll be coming soon.
Decisions determine destiny. All of this goes in together, everybody. Okay? Goals, commitment, making time.
Yes, you have to make that time.
I have an addition to your POW
Let's do
acronym.
it. Let's do it.
Power of worth.
Ooh,
Know the power of your own worth.
I love that, Melvin.
And
Write that down.
what
Write
does that
down.
mean? So the fear of success or the fear of doing something, know what you're worth, right? So if you're good at something and people tell you that you're good at it and you think that you could potentially turn that into a job or a business, know the power of your own worth.
You
Absolutely.
are worthy. You have to remember that. You are worthy. Your ideas are valuable. Love yourself from within. Melvin, I got a question for you.
All right.
What is your motivating factor behind creating your goals?
Truth,
Truth.
money, and working for myself.
You see that? And we went over that in this seminar. We said, what do we want mental independence,
Yeah.
and we also want financial
Financial
independence. And my man just said, truth, money.
I want the money to do the things I want to do. I want to be able to take vacation when I want to take vacation and not be taking vacation based on when it's convenient to an employer.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to have the success to take that vacation,
That's how you love yourself.
right?
That's how you uplift yourself. That's how you encourage yourself, inspire yourself. You see it, you can go get it, you can grab it. But you got to make it
happen.
Yep. My other motivation is to help other people, though.
Yep.
Right? So, like Dwight said, we've known each other about 10 years. Back in the day, he started a different YouTube channel.
Savage style fishing.
Savage style
And
fishing.
then we spent a lot of time teaching you video editing, and
right.
teaching you the basics and you know, the little ins and outs of his cameras. I never asked Dwight for anything. It's because he's my friend and I wanted to help him succeed, right? So if I can become successful and help other people become successful, then we grow together. But ultimately, if my success ever outgrows what I can manage on my own, I need to know that I have people that I can find to come back and be a part of my team.
Talk.
You know what? That's what the daily smoke was about.
That's what the daily smoke is about.
Yes.
Yep.
Helping people.
This whole thing, this whole platform, everybody, okay? That's what it's about. Encouraging each other. And remember, like this episode, like this show, like this seminar, share it with friends and family. Leave
Subscribe.
comments. Live chat is still on. The show is still on. Put it on there and share this information so we can uplift each other and we can sharpen each other and grow with each other. Another question.
All right.
How it goes, okay? Check this out. What have you been putting off for later? You know, when you got goals, you got this thing in your mind, well, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that,
Yep.
but this is priority first,
This is more important than
so
this.
this gets put off a little bit later.
Yep.
For me, what am I putting off? I'm constantly putting something off because I juggle so many different things, right? So I was talking about my merch shop. I got my merch shop about 65, 70% complete 2 months ago. I just need to finish that last 25, 30% to make it go live. But keeping consistent with my video editing and shooting on my videos and trying to increase my bandwidth on the videos has taken time away from the other. So I'm not quitting on it, it's just delayed. Right, so now it's time management. It's finding the time. Well, let me say finding time, making the time.
Making the time.
And so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just. I'm very OCD. I live in spreadsheets and lists and everything is organized. So for my website, my merch site, just as an example, every single product that I want to release is on a spreadsheet, and the corresponding page of my website and the product websites is all on that spreadsheet. So what I need to do myself is take what's left on that spreadsheet and figure out an approximate time of what can be done in an hour's time, and then schedule an hour for each part of that spreadsheet.
That was leading to my next question. The next question was deadlines.
Yeah.
You gotta start setting yourself up with deadlines.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a deadline, that means that I will start tomorrow.
So talking about deadlines and saying make the time. I hate to have to live by a calendar, but put it on a calendar and make that calendar send you a text message or a pop-up notification, an email, and put those deadlines there and put the time that block out your time for whatever it is you're doing, right?
Uh-huh.
I knew I was coming here today. I blocked out the time to be here today so that nothing else could get booked during this time. It's just like a business meeting, right?
Yes. You're building your own brain.
Yeah.
You're building your own brain. We're gonna bring Melvin in on this next slide, everybody. OG Bobby. Let's hit him with this next slide. It's very important. This one is called Steps to Accomplish Goals. And Melvin hit on every single point of these.
He sure did.
Let them know what it is.
All right, so you have to uplift, practice, prepare, avoid, and believe.
Man, I'm gonna say that again. Oh, can I repeat that?
Yes.
Uplift, practice, prepare, avoid, believe. Get a pen, write that down, y'all.
Okay, so you have to uplift your childlike imagination, practice positive visionary, prepare a plan and take action,
That's it.
avoid all forms of pessimism,
That's it. Again,
and then believe failure is not an option.
that's right. You make it happen.
Yes.
You make it happen. Again, uplift, practice, prepare, avoid, believe. Bring that down, OG Bobby. What you think about that, Melvin?
100%. I think I even talked about some of this on one of the episodes we did, believing that failure is not an option, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
for me, when I go into something, I go full force. I go all in on it. It's either all or I'm not going to waste my time with it at all.
Exactly.
Right? So ongoing, I still have my photography.
Yes.
I've got my YouTube.
Yes, sir.
I do marketing for companies.
See that? You hear that, everybody?
Right. So social media branding, SEO. I build websites. I can build an entire website from start to finish, SEO optimized.
If you need any of that done, this is the man to talk to.
Go to my website, CoffeeXmedia, coffeexmedia.com. But yeah, so when people sometimes question my motive on things, right? So we were talking about YouTube, right? Even though I'm monetized, and even though I'm approaching 20,000 subscribers, and I've got good viewership, I'm averaging 5 to 8,000, 10,000 views a day, give or take, right?
Woo.
I'm making pennies, right? You're not going to get rich off of YouTube solely on the monetization program from YouTube. So people say, well, why are you doing it, right? Opportunity, right? So the opportunity that it opens is what we're doing right here. Being in front of people, having a platform to reach people, to help one another. It also gives me the ability to create my own merch line, sell my merchandise, which is going to make me way more money than the monetization on YouTube is going to make me, right? Affiliate programs, brand sponsorships for episodes, right?
Yes,
All of these are ways that you can make money. So while I may not be making that much money directly from YouTube itself, it's opened up the opportunity for me to make money in 5 or 7 different channels.
And that's what we said
Revenue
earlier.
stream.
Yeah.
It gives you more opportunities for advancement.
Yes, it does.
Childlike imagination.
Oh, I love that one, Melvin.
So this one you could look at it a lot of different ways for me personally. You were talking about toys and tricks and things like that. You know,
Ford, use your imagination.
my favorite toy for me and my brother as kids were Legos. Legos, when we were kids, were very simple. They didn't have all this cool stuff they got now. And we made robots. And if you looked at our robots, they looked like an 80s depiction of a robot that looked blocky, right? And our robots had these little missiles, and we would split there was 4 colors of Legos. There was yellow, white, red, and blue. And one of us would get red and blue, the other would get yellow, white. We put a board up, and we would construct our robots. And then we'd take the board down, and we each got one move to blow something up off the other robot, right?
That's awesome.
But you fall into that imagination, and you take those things with you through life, right?
Yeah.
So with my photography's all over the place. But what I really lean into the most with my photography is my creative photography. My crazy, wacky ideas that I come up with that I don't want to just take the same pictures everybody else takes.
Yes.
So I want to lean into my imagination. So when you go look at my photography, mmnpstudios.com.
You heard it. MP Studios.
MMP Studios.
MMP.
M as in Mary.
2 M's.
MM, like Melvin Maya.
Photography.
Photography.
Yeah. But go check out some of that stuff and you'll see what I mean about creativity, right? So everybody can take a picture, but what I want to do is if I'm out, I live downtown and I take pictures a lot downtown. I lean into my imagination because most people are going to go take a picture of in front of a building and they're going to square it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to get down on the ground and I'm going to do a crazy POV looking up the building and find a unique focal point. And my picture, if you put my picture and 10 other people's pictures, you're going to be able to choose my picture off the bat. Imagination. So that's where I'm going with that.
Imagination. That is so, Rochelle, that is so important right now.
It is.
Because that leads us into the next slide.
Uh-oh.
OG Bob, you got to hit him with this next slide. This is the finale right here. And I want you to take a mental picture of this slide right now if you're watching this, y'all. It's
take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot, mental picture, do what you need to do.
Get your phone out.
It is a light bulb that is off. What does the question read?
What would a child do without an imagination?
What is the answer?
Be an adult.
Again, what would a child do without an imagination?
Be an adult.
Be an adult. Bring that slide down, OG Bobby. Look at my face. You see this shit? It's too serious.
Let me see. All right, face the camera again.
It's too serious.
You don't want a toddler with being an adult.
You know what I'm saying? What would a child do with it? Think about it. What would a child do without imagination? Be an adult.
Yes, they would.
The light bulb is off. The ideas, there are no ideas on the left or the right. What you want to do is turn on that light bulb. If it helps, go build a fort with your 6-year-old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go have tea time with your 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
You know what? I another thing I enjoy doing downtown.
Yeah.
I'll walk to Discovery Green and I'll just sit at a table and I'll people watch and see what people are doing, and just what's it called, the study of people, anthropology.
I gotta look it up.
But yeah, just you see how different people interact with each other, just social circumstances, right?
Yeah.
What do you learn from that? I mean, really, it's just how people interact with one another. But if you get to really know how people interact with each other when it comes to marketing and what I do, then you start to think outside of the box of like whatever product or whatever video or whatever you're trying to promote, you have to think of that target audience, right? And you have to use your imagination to figure that out.
That imagination is everything. It's everything.
I
Think
know,
about
like a
this.
stretch.
Yeah.
Think about this. You drop off your child first day of school to kindergarten. It's a lot of tears
It
on the
is.
first day of school at kindergarten. But then when you leave, you thinking, oh my God, my child, my baby gonna miss me, baby gonna miss me. By the time you gonna pick up your baby got 4 or 5 stories about how many friends.
At least 2 friends.
At least 2 friends.
At least 2 friends. And then they weren't just in class, they went on a story time, they went outside and played
Recess.
Recess.
All of that is imagination. And the second day of school is going to be so much better for that child.
Yeah.
You know? And that's how it is with being adults. You have to get rid of that fear.
You have to.
Let go of that fear and embrace your imagination. See yourself. They say let your imagination run wild.
They do.
Yep.
Let it run wild. Absolutely. Before you go to bed at night, everybody, imagine yourself already in the position where you want to be. And you go to sleep with that. And you wake up the next morning, guess what you're going to do? You're going to end up with the grateful challenge.
Ooh.
Because that's how you remain consistent.
Yeah.
That's how you remain consistent on that positive level. And that's how we're going to end this seminar also, on the grateful challenge. Let them know what it is.
So basically what the grateful challenge is that you're writing down 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. Okay. You're doing this for 7 whole days. Okay. And the challenge part is that you're going to invite 7 people that you're going to text. Okay. So it could be your coworker, it could be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your best friend, and your cousin, your niece, your uncle, whoever it is. You're going to challenge them for 7 days to text you back 3 things that they're grateful for. Okay. So Melvin, give me 3 things that you're grateful for.
Oh God, put me on the spot.
On the spot. On the spot. On the spot. 3 things, baby.
Well, I'm thankful to be a guest here today.
Okay.
Hey, yes.
You know?
And thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
Woo, man.
See how it makes you
Here's the problem. My brain's not working right now because the building next to mine, they decided to do construction all night long, and I didn't get any sleep. I slept about 45 minutes last night.
One thing to be
So
grateful
talking about
for.
making the time, I'm still here, even though I slept 45 minutes in the last 30 hours.
One thing to be grateful for.
Yeah. There's so much to be grateful for. We've got a beautiful sunny day we're looking at right now. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for my family and that, my parents are still here with me. My dad's 83 years old this year. My mom is 60 or 75. So,
All right.
yeah,
See
grateful
that?
for that.
Just being that just those gratefuls from my man Melvin right here is gonna keep him on that positive level. And that's what you gotta do to remain consistent. 3 things you're grateful for, Rochelle.
No. Los, give me 3 things you're grateful for.
Boss over here. All right, no. What's up, Los? Give me 3 things.
I'm grateful for just being here today.
Uh-huh.
Grateful for Melvin coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grateful for what you do your show with us.
There we go.
OG Bobby. Come on, give me 3.
Oh, that's me waking up.
Okay.
My mom, love you, mom, from 88.
Oh, wow.
The last one, of course, doing the TDS with y'all.
Hey,
Awesome.
already.
I appreciate that.
Nah, your turn.
My turn. So my 3 things that I'm grateful for is my oldest niece graduated high school yesterday.
Awesome.
So that's something that I'm
What's her name?
extremely grateful. Jasmine.
Congratulations, Jack.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. You're in the world now.
Get started.
In the world now.
I'm also grateful for these fans because Lord knows I'm burning up right now.
Yeah.
And I'm also grateful for everybody that's in this room with me right now.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
What you grateful for?
I am grateful for the new B.Y.O.B. Thinking with B.Y.O.B. cards, the index cards. I like to take notes, right? So we came up with the idea of putting the B.Y.O.B. on the card so everybody can see it while we hold them up, you know what I mean? So it's just like a little added value to the Thinking with B.Y.O.B. show. All right, so I'm grateful for that. Number 2 that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my 2 kings that I picked up this weekend, every other week, all the time that I spend with my 2 kings. Shout out to DJ, shout out to Cree. I love you boys, man. Number 3 that I'm grateful for, the Daily Smoke family.
Yep.
And also my guest star, my best friend, Melvin Meyer right here, everybody. I'm talking about, I'm grateful for this individual. He has seen me through some hard, painful days, uplifted and encouraged me, inspired me. The Daily Smoke, I'm so grateful for the Daily Smoke because they have uplifted, they have inspired, they have encouraged me. So it's like a brand new family, a brand new chapter in my life. And one more thing, B.Y.O.B, baby.
Yes.
I'm grateful for B.Y.O.B, building your own brain, okay? And this seminar number 3, goals, all right? Oh, before we go, you gotta know, we're on Instagram.
So we're on Instagram at __ BYOB. We have TikTok, which is __ BYOB __. We have YouTube, which is Build Your Own Brain. We have Linktree, which is Build Your Own Brain. Scan the QR code. It'll take you to all of our social accounts. It'll take you to our Cash App. It'll take you to our Zelle. It'll take you to everything that you need to know about BYOB and how to get in contact with us. If you have questions, or if you need seminars, or if you need us to show up and present something to somebody.
Family gatherings, churches, schools, summer school programs. I'm talking about gender reveals, all the anniversaries, weddings, birthdays. Hit us up.
You can email us at buildyourownbrain1111@gmail.com. You can also call us or text us at 713-851-0025. We do have 3D Please let me finish. We do have 3D Theory t-shirts for sale. He just advertised it. Come on, go ahead and do it again.
I'm good.
All that, now I'm good.
Goodness grief. Yes, we saw you wearing yours.
Yeah, good quality t-shirts. Everybody hit us up. Yep.
So scan our QR code, reach out to us. We are available 24/7. What else you got to say?
Before we go, Melvin Meyer, give out your socials again. Give it to him.
All of them are at Melvin Maya. Every single one. Facebook is at follow Melvin Maya.
Yep.
And check out CopyX Media if you have copyxmedia.com if you need any help with any marketing, websites, photography, videography, pretty much anything and everything to do with digital marketing.
He's the one that you need to go to.
Absolutely.
Can I close with a couple of things that I didn't mention when I was making my notes?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
go.
So with your goals, don't ever let your knowledge be your limit. You can always learn. You have 2 free schools, YouTube and Google. Anything you need to know how to do, there's a video for it or there's an answer on Google. Almost everything that I know, I learned it by just going and learning it on my own. I don't have a college degree, but I could probably school half the people I know when it comes to SEO, building websites, social media, and it's because I'm self-taught and I put in the time and the work to learn it from YouTube, Google, and my own trial and error experiences, right? And then the other thing is, to be successful, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. So if you got a lot of people in your life that are naysayers, you don't have to cut them out of your life. You just have to reduce how much time you spend with them and start spending more time with the people who are going to elevate you and help you to reach your goals.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to...
Awesome.
That's awesome. That's special.
That's all I got.
Hey, y'all. That's been Seminar 3 Goals presented by Dwight J. Morris. That's Rochelle. Melvin Meyer.
Daily Smoke.
OG Bobby, Brother Los. You know what it is, everybody. See y'all next Thursday. Next time.
Peace.
Peace.